it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you time you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? When I'm alone? Now on the phone. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when they peep us. Shoes us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you lemons, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage, way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Four coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, little bit. You ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Las Vegas Raiders. The final weekend of the summer Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat, but a first down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago. 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. This kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Calais. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Agholor. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The score.
The extra point by Carlson up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Los.
The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. And that is incomplete here. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Newton on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Again, Newton. Throwing right, and that's complete. And getting this they'll spot it at the 49. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
49-yard line.
Throwing again is Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run. Calais. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
Carr. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He sets to fire deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Newton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And some room to work. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Newton's pass, intended for John Ross, incomplete.
The Patriots send out their punter, standing just outside. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. But he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
The Raiders take
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
no gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Carr now to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And now look at him go. And he takes his... On 4th down, not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On 2nd and a couple, Newton. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. A shotgun snap for Newton. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
9 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do in play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 16. Carr, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 84 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Returning it, John Ross. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
1st and 10. At their own.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On 1st down, Newton looks for White, but it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
What you just saw there, 1st-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Show right there. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. New England on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A play fake to Michel. Now Newton. And that will be
applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Patriots send out their punter on presumably to punt. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is caught. And he's going to be out up around.
Keep doing that fake, though.
The result there is the offense is going to come back on the field. A 1st down as they get 12 on the fake punt. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
On the carry.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Play action. It's Newton. And the Raiders have got him. Takk McKinley just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Third down.
They fake the give. Newton. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They will go for it. Now Newton. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to get this drive started. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12.
And Mariota going to run on the option. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target. That'll bring up second down. To throw again. Carr. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing his Carr on third down. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's for Nelson Aguilar. Incomplete. It's now fourth down.
Trying not to score, bro.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Now Ross to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Going deep here for Adelman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Pats at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, Newton. He's going to look deep for Edelman. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the...
Damn. You know, the man will get the pill, though.
Said I
got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of bait. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Yeah, that's a nice tackle there by the safety, but in truth, he's really playing linebacker because he's lined up so close to the line of scrimmage. He's able to read and react with force and make the play behind the line.
2nd down and goal. Allen escaping the pressure right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
21-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 21. And he'll throw right away. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to it.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down. Going for it on 4th down, Allen. And that's caught by Beasley.
That's good for
a gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
47-yard line.
Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Allen. Flush to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Tyler Bass.
Cole Beasley. 7 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
The score, Bills 14, Chiefs nothing. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Being chased out left. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st down, Allen going deep for Diggs. He's got it at the 15.
Come on, bring it, baby, bring it.
All the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 53 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
The Bills are lining up for a 2.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Gets this one to Hill. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Check, lucky. Check three. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and short.
2 yards to go.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Ball carrier.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 3 on the play. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Flushed out right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyler Matakevich. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll return this one.
We're running it back. Oh, we're running this shit back. He tripping. We running this back.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we are underway in Buffalo. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing is Allen on third. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Allen now on first down. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
On first down, Singletary. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Allen's pass.
11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to fourth down. Allen going to go on fourth down. And they will not be able to. Incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, and it's third down.
Pressure to this game going forward, and that time they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Throwing is Brady on third down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Brought him down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
To throw on third down, Brady eluding the pressure right. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 5-yard line.
Fournette running out of the gun. 16 yards, a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And looking again for Gronkowski. He's got him this time. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
On play action, it's Brady.
First down.
Flush to his right. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 34 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
Good.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 7, Bills nothing.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
45-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Going deep for Diggs. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, 45 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack.
4 yards.
On play action, now Brady airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. Third down here.
Covered by Josh Norman.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The sack there by Trent Murphy. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. From the gun, it's Brady. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. It didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially. So he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to try and throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
Tampa Bay.
Brady going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jerry Hughes picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Airing this one out for Evans. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. So after the INT, it's Allen forced out to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone, and it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Trent Murphy able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. That's to his running back, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Play action, now it's Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll go with Jones. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. From the gun, Brady airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans as the first half is winding down, and the Bucs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, Allen flushed out right. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox as time expires in the first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10. At their
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this...
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, I want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Jones. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The left side caught by Diggs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And 6.
So the shotgun snap to Allen, escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And they've got it inside the to 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Jones. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Operating from the gun. Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. On fourth down, Ryan Succop now for the Buccaneer field goal. This from 25 yards out. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this... And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 40.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Over the middle here to Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for down.
Another Bills. First down.
Here's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Space to run past the 20. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The Bills on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
Results.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. One final try here for Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Buying time to his left. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen sliding out of the pocket to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confidence.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Bills draw a bit closer.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Shotgun now for Brady.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete to Mike.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st down, Buccaneers.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Allen now on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
He was looking for Devin Singletary there.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now this throw caught left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 34. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Allen again. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. But now it's 3rd and goal.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 1-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 2.
They'll go again to Jones. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Being chased out left. Airing this one out for Evans. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Brady's pass.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Flushed out right. Pass incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Back to throw. Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
A gain of 4.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic 3rd and long after that last sack. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Intended for Antonio Brown. Incomplete. For Davius White on the coverage.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two. And they're going to get the two. It's caught. And the lead is cut to two here in the fourth. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on. That's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
to the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Set to kick off.
Stadium. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. Down at the 33 from the shotgun to give to Jones. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Caught on the right side by Adams. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. First down, Rodgers. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Alan Lazard.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it with Jones. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
That's good.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
9-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Drops it off for Chubb. And down inside the 15 he goes. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. We're scoreless after 1. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. This pass complete to Higgins. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year.
The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Here's Jones. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. Touchdown, Packers.
Number 7.
Davante Adams, 40 yards. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come.
The kick is good.
Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A run for Nick Chubb. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He's tackled at the
frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now this time he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. CD, that's the 2nd time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game, so you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios Yards in Orlando. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. On play action. Now Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left. And that's caught at the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this is caught at the 8. Now here's the timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Rodgers on the keeper. Intended for Allen Lazard. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mayfield down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 32. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Now Baker going to keep this himself.
That's good for a Cleveland Browns.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you win 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Now Chubb. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Punching it in from a yard away. And once again, the Browns are back in front. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. 20.
You know they pay me extra for this.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Harkey adds the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. For long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
23 yards, the final tally. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and goal.
From the gun, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but now it's third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the kick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and...
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Rashawn Gary on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 22-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Flush to his right. That one is caught by Hunt. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mayfield. Flushed out right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Brings up third down and...
From the gun, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Mayfield to throw it. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
9-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass to Austin Hooper. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
For a Cleveland Browns.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And it's second down.
There defensively.
They'll get it in the hands of Beckham. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down.
At the 42.
Now Mayfield. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Kevin King.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now Mayfield on fourth down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20.